Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Avernum 6. Last episode we reported in on our success and we're told to go to Fort Dovno to report to Solberg, who wishes to kill the last of the triad, Ess-Kalyn the Manburner, by running in front of the Horde gate and challenging her. Alone. Except for us. We'll be the only ones with him. This is gonna be fun. Alright, Solberg. I'm ready to attack the Zerkai. Solberg looks around nervously, then nods. Behind you, an apprentice slips out of the workshop. Solberg rises, slowly and painfully, from his chair.
Then it is time. Come, now. We must go before someone interferes.
He hobbles toward the door. Alright. All of the soldiers have stopped moving. Everything has gotten very quiet. You can see why. Solberg has stopped in the courtyard. Commander Andros is blocking his path.
Out of my way, Commander! You have had your chance. You did not act. I will. Whatever it costs, Ess-Kalyn must be slain.
The commander is furious.
Solberg, this is a waste. You're determined to cost us your services. What little you can do for us, it can't be avoided, but you can't waste the lives of others. Not true heroics for the cause.
The Archmage smiles. The confrontation seems to be restoring a lot of his energy. He turns to you.
Other soldiers are not cowards, Andros. They are not hungry and beaten down. They see a chance and they will see it.
He looks you in the eye.
Am I right?
Yes, I trust you. Ess-Kalyn can be destroyed. May as well provide him what support we can, otherwise he may get angry at us, and we don't need that. Let's prove some morale for him.
At last, I can finally fight a battle with someone by my side. After all these years, I tire of being alone.
He turns to leave. The commander stands in his way again.
One more thing, Solberg.
What is it? Every moment we waste gives the Horde time to regain its balance.
You were great once. Now you are a curse. Wizard's arrogance. You would drag down as much with you as you can. But this is all. You can have no more of my soldiers, no more of my weapons. You go as you are.
Solberg turns to the growing crowd.
Well, the commander has his say, and now I ask you. I am Solberg, Archmage of Avernum. I go on a mission. I need a few more warriors at my side. Who would go? Who would make history?
At first, there is silence. Unsurprisingly, none of the commander's soldiers speak up. The mages look away. And then one voice calls out, "I'll go!" Everyone turns to see Vandarin step out of the crowd. After what happened at the Great Portal, he continues in his suicidal determination to be wherever exciting things are happening. Solberg looks him over.
An archer. Good enough. But from the Empire, fighting by the... well, if the Avernites will turn their backs on me at last, I will take what I can get. I am going, and if I die, I hope you can take advantage of what I achieve. Step out of my way, now!
The commander at last steps aside. Solberg and Vandarin begin their walk toward the gate. Alright then, on we go. You can sense a sigh of relief coming from Fort Dovno. Solberg walks out through the gate. You hear someone mutter, "At last he is gone." Their time with him has ended, but yours is beginning. He will be expecting you to meet him to the north, at the Horned Gate. Alright then. Oop, wrong button. Alright, let's head to the Horned Gate. We scouted what we could. No idea where he is. Somewhere around the outside. Oh, there he is. Alright then. You have caught up with Solberg. He is standing here out in the open looking up at the Horned Gate. He is making no effort to stay hidden. Surely the guard have seen him, but suspecting a trap, they haven't been drawn out. The air around Solberg feels different. Now that he is free of the fort and able to focus, everything near him seems hot, electric, powerful. He stands upright, held and sustained by the magic at his command. He starts to speak, and when he does, his voice has changed too, deep and hollow.
You are here. You are ready, I hope. I cannot control this much power forever.
What are you doing? What has changed?
I am summoning up all the power at my disposal. All the power. All the years of focus and study. All my tricks.
What do I need to do? He doesn't turn to look at you. Tiny droplets of sweat appear on his gray, waxy skin.
Follow me. Keep me alive. I will do the work.
Let me cast a couple preparation spells first. Get some aid out. That's not a bad preparation. I'm not going to cast any of those spells. I don't know which will be best. So, I'm ready. Solberg nods. He looks over at Vandarin and mutters a brief spell. Vandarin's bow begins to glow. A fiery nimbus surrounds his arrows. Wow, he says. Then he looks at you.
You will have to sustain yourself. Be sure to stay close to me or I won't be able to protect you. Stay alive. Follow me. Now the gate will open.
He turns and begins to walk up the hill. One of the Slithzerkais on guard sees you. It points and lets out a long, angry hiss. Let them come to us. We have a fight on our hands. Several scourgers charging towards us. Solberg closes his eyes and spreads his hands wide. Before, the air around him was hot. In a moment, it drops to freezing. A circle of ice appears at his feet. Balls of blue light fly in all directions, homing in on your enemies. Since Slithzerakai are not bothered by high heat, cold was a good mode of attack. The old mage seems erratic, but he does know what he is doing here. Then Solberg lowers his arms and continues to walk forward. There was a remarkable display of raw power, and it doesn't appear to have drained him at all. Well, that was something, at least. Alright. Arcane Blow. That'll be something, at least. Didn't do as much as I'd hoped. Not as much as I'd hoped, but we're doing a little bit at least. Solberg, it would be better if you could get a bit closer. Yeah, we are completely surrounded. That definitely helped. Okay, yeah, I suppose that'll work. For now, we're probably going to need to cast that, but for now, another cast of this. It's not much, really. Jeez, these guys are really strong. Oh, we killed one of them at least. Alright. Ward of Steel for now. That'll help protect us. Wow, I'm surprised he ran all the way around to there. Why did you move further back? That doesn't help us, really. Not the one I wanted to be attacked and wounded, but okay. You can't really move. Hey, everyone that surrounds us, everyone that gets close is good. That works. Another arcane blow. Almost killed that one, but it didn't quite. This should finish off him. Or not. Oh, no, wait, another one, and there goes that one. Now, hopefully, he'll move closer and kill them. Or not. Hey, we're doing what we can here. Every little bit that helps. Well, the Sphere Master is taking a lot of damage, so we're doing something against him, at least. Solberg, I'd appreciate it if you could move a little closer so that big area attack does more. It's actually doing nothing right now. Oop. There we go. That did a lot of damage. Alright, and more cold attacks. More cold attacks. We are slowly killing them. Good thing we have Solberg with us, or this really would be a lot more difficult. I didn't quite kill that one. But he's terrified, so I'll take that. Okay. Probably not the one I should have attacked, but no matter. Two of them are terrified. Ortas needs healing, fairly badly. Okay, casting of this. That kills that one. That kills that one. And that one's terrified. Good. Really? Okay. Big healing for Ortas. Thank you. Yeah, that one's dead at least. Yeah, stick with the cold spells for now. Almost got that one. And now it's dead. Now maybe it'll come closer and do something. Good enough. He is definitely doing well here. Actually, you know what? Better idea. Finish off that one way over there. There. Now that one's not going to be a bother. There you go. We're almost through here. Now we just need to kill that one and the other one over there, and we'll be good. He'll probably kill that one over there fairly easily. He's running. Fine, let him run. He'll come back at some point. It's no big deal. You do focus on this one then. Almost through. We might have been able to do this ourselves, but it would have been a hell of a fight. Oh good, that one's coming back towards us. Yeah, try and herd him back towards us. Or kill him, either works. Well, you tried. And there we go. Dead body. Alright, our spells are wearing off. Cast a few more. Solberg reaches the horned gate itself. The steel grid is held shut by a variety of powerful enchantments placed by the most powerful wizards of the Slith Horde. Solberg smiles.
You know, I use these wards myself. I place them on the gates of Skaragath to hold Grahoth in. Perhaps the Horde is stealing my tricks, eh?
And then he claps his hands together. There is a shockwave and a dull boom. As you rise to your feet and feel your hearing slowly return, you realize that the gates are opening. Solberg says, loudly so that you can hear,
These are the tricks of children! Even Ess-Kalyn, for all her tricks, is still a child!
And then he walks forward. There's a huge chamber on the far side of the Horned Gate. Once it was a simple clearing, where caravans would meet to camp and trade. The Horde seems to have adapted it for their own purposes. There is a circle etched into the stone in the center, surrounded by crystal pylons and piles of trophies taken in battle. It is now a giant ceremonial chamber for the rites and ceremonies of the Horde. There is a ledge at the northwest corner. A handful of Slith warriors stands up there watching you silently. But nobody else is here. It is eerily quiet. Alright then. Let's cast, no, not you. You! We're going to need Ward of Elements. Solberg stands in the circle at the very center of the meeting hall. The place of honor, no doubt, where the chieftains stand, where Gavasa Ost came to view his army before you killed him. The old wizard begins to speak. His voice is soft, but his power carries to the farthest corners of the chamber.
Ess-Kalyn, I am here.
At first, nothing happens. The warriors watching you from the shadows are still and silent. And then the gate to the north opens very slightly. Giant lizards scuttle under it. War lizards trained by the shamans of the Horde. They rush toward you, hungry for fresh meat. The gate behind you closes, trapping you in here. Solberg says in a whisper,
You might want to stay close to me.
Alright. Cloak of Blades. We'll stay close to you. But I think I see what's happening. Soon he's going to get weakened. All this effort is going to drain him, making the fight against Ess-Kalyn that much harder. Fortunately, these guys are weak against the fire. Oh! Or him just casting that spell. That works too. In about a moment, we'll cast another spell and we'll all die again. There goes one of our minions. Summon a divine host. There they go. The lizards are dead. Solberg slowly, theatrically shakes his head. Again he speaks in his quiet, powerful voice.
Ess-Kalyn, the others in your triad are dead. They faced their test and they failed. Now you are challenged. Do you want your servants to know that you are weak? That you must hide even from a handful of the enemy?
And then you hear the response. A voice coming from nowhere and everywhere. Soft, sibilant, and full of contempt. I am no fool, Solberg. I know why you are here. I will not be tricked. You have no right to fight me. I will slay you with our cast-offs. And then the northern gate opens slightly. Several armed humans and drakes come through. As the gate closes behind them, the voice speaks again. Prove yourselves, outsiders. Prove you deserve the mercy of the Horde. Go ahead. Bring what you have. Solberg will destroy them. But we can't rely on him. We'll do what we can. It'll take him about 3 turns in order to kill any of these. Vandrin whispers to you. This is very impressive. Think of telling the tale of this in the alehouses. Think of how many drinks they will buy us. Think of how impressed the girls will be. He looks down at his bow, still glowing. Really gives you something to live for, doesn't it? In a way, I suppose. Humans and drakes. I think this will at least finish that one off. That's a nice spirit. I'll take him. Alright. Cast your spell, Solberg. Very good. We need to draw those archers back. Otherwise, Solberg won't be able to harm them. Of course, our minions decide to charge in. Alright, fall back. Allow them to come to Solberg. Right, fire doesn't work on the drakes. Of course he summons a minion. There we go! Now we'll be able to do that attack. That's not very effective. I mean, the minion that was summoned there wasn't very effective. Alright, you know what? There. Just because. And cast that. Very nice. Alright. You can finish that off. Now this guy is dead. Right. Let's cast Divine Restoration. The humans and drakes lie dead around you. Solberg smiles once again.
You know, you can kill us. You have the power, why don't you? Send your best and bravest, they will overwhelm us.
It's not really the best plan. Maybe less for the overwhelming.
Come on, Ess-Kalyn, let the Horde see that all of their years of strength, training and bravery only serve to let them become a shield for you to hide behind.
And then there is a flash of light. A pillar of flame in the shadowy tunnel above you. Someone up there is very angry. Ess-Kalyn speaks again. Their purpose is to fight, to slay for the Horde. I command them and they obey. Go, heroes of the Horde, destroy them! Once again, the northern gate opens for a short time. Several warriors slip under it and charge you. You look to Solberg and see that he is growing tired. His forehead is covered with sweat. He's having a hard time standing. Okay, this is going to where I expected it would. God damn it, why are they charging forward? We don't need them going towards here. Heroes of the Horde. Have them charge in. That's what we need from them. There we go. Alright. At least a little poison can help. Okay, these heroes are protected by various effects. This will be irritating. But we'll do what we can. There goes that one. Fine, kill the minions! They're not helping right now. They're only distracting. Oh, great, that one does that. Fantastic. Well done, Solberg. Now these three are charging in. 2 more turns and Solberg will be able to kill them. But we are running out of time. Terror! Definitely not something I want. Please remove that terror immediately. You know, he overcame the terror. Alright, you two do nothing. I don't need you to get affected by even more. And there we go. It is a good thing the Slizerakai aren't as close as you to Solberg. If they were, they would see how his strength is fading. He doesn't speak. He just smiles and looks at the cream of the Slith horde, dead and dying around him. And then the clearing grows brighter, illuminated by a flame to the north. Not a bonfire. A lone Slizerakai on fire. Ess-Kalyn, called the Manburner, has appeared inside the gate. As she walks slowly toward you, servants appear at her side in greasy clouds of smoke. Solberg mutters a word and two familiars appear next to him. He nods in approval.
I think I finally can create a proper servant.
You're weakening, old man. You're worn down. Now I will kill you, and all will see my courage. The Impaler and the Shadow will not be missed. The Circle of the Scourge will place all power in me. I hope you have made your peace, because now...
She holds out her hands, and a ball of searing flame, too intense to look at, appears between them.
Now you will burn!
Very well. Let's let them come to us, please. Or do that. There's Ess-Kalyn. And Ess-Kalyn brought in demons. Alright, get to Ess-Kalyn, if you can. Alright. Ess-Kalyn only had a couple people protecting. Really? Not your area spell? Still, you're losing out. We don't have much more, but these guardians should at least protect us a bit. Alright. He's terrified. I didn't even realize. Alright. I didn't want you to pick something up. I wanted you to cast a spell to remove the terror. There goes that one. One more Guardian and Ess-Kalyn herself, who's taking a lot of damage. This is working. Right, I need you to remove the terror immediately. Oh, there's another one over there. I didn't even see that one. Right, remove the terror. Perfect. Ess-Kalyn is starting to weaken under her foe's constant onslaught. Solberg is getting the worst of it, though. His shield is holding off the enemy's bolts of fire, but it is weakening. Soon it will fade, and one blast will be the end of him.
Solberg, I have heard of you. You are a worthy foe at last.
The Archmage doesn't respond. All of his concentration goes into controlling the raw power he has unleashed.
Why don't you help me to test my new spell? See the firebugs I will soon unleash into the cities of Avernum, and then into the forests and plains of the surface.
4 imps appear around her. They too are wreathed in flame. They let out loud, hideous cackles, and then the manic little creatures run toward you, leaving trails of fire as they move.
Keep me alive! I don't need much longer!
Oh dear. This is getting rough. We need haste. As many of us as we can. She's taking a lot of damage. We may be able to kill her soon. Those imps, though. So these minions keep coming in. Oh, you managed to kill the imps. Ess-Kalyn's almost dead. She doesn't have much health left. 34. Finish her. Freeze her. Ess-Kalyn lets out a long, agonized scream. The damage she has sustained is too much for her. Wizards normally hesitate to summon up such power because of the horrible consequences of failing to control it. At last, the Manburner is too weak to control the energy she has called forth. The tendrils of flame that surround her begin to lash about wildly, and then they consume her. As she shrieks, the fire turns her into dust. It starts with her feet and hands, then it crawls slowly up her limbs. Then the Slithzerakai warriors watch from the shadows. She is destroyed. Her servants, both those who were present and those who were forming, fade away. Freed of her control, they don't linger. The last of the triad, the shadow, the impaler, and the manburner, is gone. Spirit cloak. That is incredibly useful. That is something we shall use. Ratskin shawl can be sold. There's nothing else here. Well, an enchanter's robe, but that can be sold. Solberg? Not. You turn and see that Solberg has fallen to his knees. You rush to help him, but he waves you back.
No, I gave all for Avernum, and now, safe. The enemy is gone. Was my last wish.
Solberg has been kept alive for many years by pure magic. Magic that infused every particle of his being. He tapped into all of that energy, letting it pour forth to fight the Slithzerakai. And now it is gone. He slowly lies down on the ground. His eyes close. He smiles. And then in a moment he is gone. The power that sustains him flees. He turns to dust, a mass of powder in the shape of the Archmage. And then a draft begins to blow it away. Archmage Solberg, hero of Avernum, fearless defender of your homeland since the earliest days, is gone. Even if Avernum survives, its path forward will be a darker, more perilous journey without him. You hear the grinding of metal on stone coming from the north and south. Now that Ess-Kalyn is gone, her spells holding the gates closed have failed. You can return to the castle and report your victory. Vandarin lets out a long sigh of relief. Well, we survived. Didn't expect that. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get out of here before the Sliths regain their senses. And then he, in a perhaps unheroic way, runs for his life. There's little else here, a healing elixir, and nothing else. Everything else we have here. Well, let's get out of here. We've done much, and we lost much. We'll report in on what we did in the next episode, because this one has gone on for long enough. Next episode, we will report on the death of Solberg and the finishing of Ess-Kalyn. First, though, I just want to let... Returning to Fort Dovno, you find that the atmosphere has changed dramatically. It is now both festive and mournful. They are happy because, of course, the Slith Horde has received a devastating blow. But at the same time, they realize that Avernum has lost one of its true heroes. And they didn't understand that until he was gone. Commander? Ess-Kalyn has been destroyed.
That is true enough. Solberg was, in his own mad way, correct. Perhaps he is more of a hero than I credited him for. But in a way, nothing has changed. The Horde remains. The Scourgers remain. We still face the same problems.
Who are the Scourgers?
A separate sect in the Slith Horde, a council of shamans. They still maintain power. They will keep the enemy organized. The Horde still maintains much of its strength. They won't attack us, not unless we get careless. But they won't be easily dislodged either.
And what problem is that?
We are still trapped down here. We don't have enough food. Unless that problem is solved, your victories will make no difference.
Very well. That said, we've done much. Next episode, we'll report back to the castle on what we've done. Till then, I'm Chesuk44. That is Ortas, Michael, Amar, and Rika. This has been an Avernum 6 Let's Play. Requisat en passam. Solberg.